Hello, Meetle. It is Mabon. It is fall, though the tide is finishing, and the 1st of May is nearly upon us here in the Southern Hemisphere, which is Gaelic New Year, and the first day of winter, the last harvest of the year, or Samhain. Hello, Wookiees. Hey. And I haven't done a recording of my latest additions in the yard yet. Hello, Bella. Bella, Bella, Bella. Bella, Bella, Bella. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, you're so big. You're such a big woman. Yeah. It was so funny. At the end of the night, when I take all the ducks out of the bath, I tend to leave Frigg in the tub and Bella last. And you can just see he's so chuffed to have a big woman. So it's the only way I can put it. This is so funny. Hello, Bella, Bella. So she's bopping her head up and down. And the loud vocal one, Crazy Peking. That is Leuka, or as I'm sort of calling now, Leuka. It's a little bit crazy. I don't know what it is with Pekings. They tend to be a little bit crazy, you know. But she's not as... Then Merlin kicks in. She's not as vocal as when I first got her. But yeah. Hello, Bella. What are you doing, honey? Sunna is still limping, but she's getting some better days. I'm actually working up her leg. I'm giving her physiotherapy, and she seems to have aggravated hip because of that hock. But we're slowly improving. This ray of sun comes through, sort of distorts the image. Hello, Fawn. Oh, my goofy boy. Yeah, baby. Yes, Sunna. Hello, puppies. Hello, Fenr. Hello, Leuka. Crazy Leuka. Hey, Frigg in the tub. Oh, he's always in the tub. Bella, isn't her markings gorgeous? Oh, Marilyn, he can hear someone next door. You know, I don't have a dog. I don't need one. I've got a rooster. He tells me. Yeah, he tells me. Hello. He's a good girl. Poor wee Sunna. But she's eating well, and she just struggles to get around a bit. Believe it or not, she's better than what she was. Yeah, Freya. Just shit queen bee. Look how pudgy Bella is. Oh, Mr. Frigg. Oh. I obviously have some grass in patches here, but the ducks have been pretty good at keeping it down, to be honest. I haven't finished scaping. There's a lot of things I haven't finished, but we are where we are. But anyway, just a bit of an update of my duckies out of the tub with Bella and Leuka. Can you hear the whimpering? That one? That's coming from Bella. So Bella is a Silver Appleyard, and Leuka, of course, is a Peking, just like Sunna is. They're pure Pekings. Funny enough, my first 3 ducks, Fawn, Frigg, and Freya over there, they're Pekings cross Rouens, and they're siblings. And I think that's why Frigg here, when you look at him, compared to the other ones, he's got this like a lemon meringue yellow tinge on his feathers, just slightly. Can you hear the whimpering? That's Bella. So look, I've had them for a week now, and I'm hoping that Leuka there, the crazy, is her honking diminishes a little bit. It already has. She's not doing it as much, and it's not as loud as what it was when I first got her here, because believe it or not, she makes more noise than my rooster, and he's just going off because you can hear the neighbours. but she pretty much honks all day. Yo. I wonder if any of my neighbours have sort of correlated when they make noise, put the stereo on. My rooster then goes off. I wonder if he's in somewhere training them. I don't know. But look at those colourings. Isn't she beautiful? Ooh. This is where the old tunnel greenhouse was, which is over there now. I've got this. I might as well show. I'll come back, take some photos, then I've got to go back inside and have a shower and get shit done, get stuff ready for tomorrow, and then get to the supermarket before they shut tonight, get some more things, and do some crazy duck get some more things before I start back on campus tomorrow. So I've got this wire mesh, but it's actually coated in plastic, and this is going over this arching 4-metre greenhouse, and it's actually going to be a netted greenhouse for pots, especially tree pots. And the whole point of it is that I want to have, especially fruiting trees and shrubs that the birds like to get to, I want to house them in there so they won't get through the mesh, but also to be putting aside my own pots, so when I move one day, and hopefully it's to a actual acreage where I can start the actual nursery for in earnest, that I'll have my pots ready to go and I'll have the garden planted up to leave. I don't have to do that, of course. I could just leave it as grass, but you know, I don't mind leaving a signature of actual life. Well, you know, from leaving. The whole point of coming here was to get onto a rental. Hello, to get onto a residential sort of rental with actual space, and so I can plant it up and practice my landscaping and that on. But you know, hello. Oh, my quackadees. Love my quackadees. Bella, Bella, Bella. Bella, Bella, Bella. Oh, Freya. Frigg. Frigg, Frigg, Frigg. Oh, Sunna. She struggles with having to lift her leg up, but she still goes for it. Like, she still powers on. Something I don't have that I want to get, Leuka, is actual baby aspirin, so aspirin meant for children, because I'm wondering if I can take the edge of the pain a little bit, then she can mobilise her leg a little bit more, because like it's one of those scenarios, and it's the same with us humans, that the less you move a dysfunctional limb, the more atrophy or the more damage you accrue over time. But then you have pain, so pain is a limiting factor. So there's a fine line between masking pain and then pain impacting your ability to mobilise, which you need to do in order to rehabilitate. So there's that fine line that really you need to speak to a professional about. I mean, that was my field, so I already know what I'm doing. I've got it to a point where it's by feel, you know. But if you're not in the health industry, have any qualifications in regards to physical therapy or post-rehabilitative physical therapy like I have, then I'd speak to someone. But there's that fine line. I would rather lean into pain, and I don't even take the Panadol unless it's like once every 10 years if I really have to, but even then. Hey, Mr. Fawn. He's such a sweetheart. Yeah, my boy. He's such a sweetie. Yay. Hey, Frigg. Oh, oh, Sunna. So I looked the other day, the supermarket doesn't have baby aspirin. So I'm just going to check out the other supermarket in the complex and see if they have it. If not, I'll order online. I don't have any willow bark. So as many probably know by now, that aspirin actually comes from willow. And but I need to do some research on the quantities of IU, of what is given to children in regards to aspirin. Equivalent that to the willow if I can't find baby aspirin, and then get it for my ducks, and then have it in my first aid for my animals. Yes, I've got a first aid kit for my critters. But anyway, that's it from me. I thought I'd do an outdoor. So cute. Do an outdoor recording of my babies before I go back in and go back into getting shit done and just craziness of it all. Blessed be Mary Part. I hope you're having a wonderful fall down here in the southern hemisphere, and that you're getting your harvesting and everything ready for winter's tide. The eve of winter is the last day of the harvest traditionally, which is the last day of April, and the first day of May is New Year and the winter tide here in the southern hemisphere. Whereas in the north, you'll be going into the first day of summer, midsummer. Oh, not midsummer, sorry. You'll be going first day of summer, Midautumns. So both are fire festivals, and they both are the thinning of the veils as well, when polar opposites shift and change. Blessed be and Mary Pouch. We say goodbye, my duckies.